The defensive focus, I mean, it's all about intensity. Getting back to that aggressiveness we had in the beginning of the season. You know, Coach Boone came in right away and said, you know, we need to go 1-0 this week. We need to get that heart, that intensity, and that passion back. And you know, that really struck a chord with all the defensive players. And I think we really listened to that. And everybody's doing something different. You know, Jabril said we have to do something different this week. You know, get that fire back, whatever you have to do. You know, switch up your routine, do something, and just get back to that point to where you're hungry to just be the best. You know, Jabril and Brian, you know, the two captains of the team also, yeah, every week they have something to say. And you know, Jabril's really a great speaker. And you know, he's just trying to get everybody to just find something inside them to be the best player they can possibly be. And also, you look at leadership like BW. You know, he's had, you know, tons of starts. You know, he's always doing the right thing. You know, you try and model yourself after players like that. And you know, also Dante, you know, he's an emotional leader too. He's got heart, and you know, you try and model yourself like a guy like that. And you know, BT also, you know, Coach said every single play he runs the ball as hard as he can. You know, if you're a young player, you want to be like Brian. You know, you want to be that guy that's running to the ball every play. So it's great having leadership there. And you know, also Nick Zarimba on the defensive line. You know, he runs the ball as hard as he can every play. That's a guy I try and model myself after also. Right now I'm playing defensive end, defensive tackle. You know, kind of rotating between the two. So I'm just trying to just play as hard as I can every single down. You know, keep learning. I know I'm young, so get the reps when I can get them. And you know, my point of emphasis is run to the football as hard as I can every play. You know, just always you meet at the football, something good's going to happen. So I'm just trying and get better every single play and play as hard as I can. Well, we looked at the tape. You know, from what I saw so far, their offensive line, they're pretty big, but something I noticed, they're really athletic and real fast. And we noticed the running back real shifty. So really point of emphasis this week also is tackling efficiency. You know, we need to run to the football and just get hats to the ball. You know, that's how you stop missed tackles.